Teo, how do you feel?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside Resorts World here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arab. Our fight week is brought to you by Samaritan, starring Sylvester Stallone, coming to Prime Video August 26th. Also brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of celebrations, and by Boost Mobile, Money is Power, and Die Hard Batteries and Advanced Auto Parts. It all happens tomorrow night, Saturday, August 13th. The undercards begin at 3:40 Pacific time on ESPN Plus. And then we move over to the network ESPN at 7 p.m. Pacific. Again, tomorrow, August 13th, 3:40 Pacific on ESPN Plus. Let's get these undercards weighed in. Our first bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the lightweight division. Please welcome from Mexico City, Mexico, Juan El Fierros Castaneda, and his opponent from Brisbane, California, Charlie Sheehy. First on the scale, Juan El Fierros Castaneda.
What's up, chap? How you doing, baby? Good to see you.
133.8.
133.8 for Castaneda, 133.8. Next on the scale, Charlie Sheehy. 134.4 for Charlie Sheehy.
Charlie Sheen's fighting, bro.
That name is with it all the time. Never get canceled, bro.
This bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the lightweight division. Juan El Fierros Castaneda, Charlie Sheehy, 4 rounds in the lightweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the junior.
Senior, how'd your son look, man? How'd Teo look?
How healthy he looks. He's in a good world right now, man. And we're gonna show everybody, that he needed to move up to the 140 a long time ago.
How does he feel after this weigh-in compared to the last one, would you say?
He feels 100%. You saw him admit it comfortably because, he's fighting at 140 now. So, making 138.8 ain't shit. It ain't nothing.
That's all, and he had a pound to spare even. Was that part of it? 138.8. Was that on purpose, or that he just lost that extra pound?
No. It's that's just the way he is. He wants to make sure, he wants to let the people know that he's comfortable at the weight that he is right now, and look how healthy he looks.
Right, he looks strong, brother. He looks strong.
Ain't nobody can beat my son once he's healthy. Nobody.
Can't wait to see him, man. Thank you.
140.8 for New Era Rosario. This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Esteban Stonehands Munoz, Omar New Era Rosario. 6 rounds in the junior welterweight division. scheduled for 6 rounds in the featherweight division. Please welcome from Coconut Creek, Florida, D'Angelo Fuentes, and his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, Duke Reagan. First on the scale, D'Angelo Fuentes. 125.6 for D'Angelo Fuentes. His opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, Duke Reagan.
Xander, how you feel, man?
Everything's good, man. I feel amazing. Ready to go eat.
Talk about those wait, I'll walk with you. I don't want to keep it. I know you want to eat.
Oh, good. Go.
What? Talk about those face-offs, man. Pretty intense. He don't want to break. You don't want to break.
And they told me back there, try to make it a little bit more like less than yesterday. And I'm like, if you're staring at me, I'm gonna stare at him. There's no way around it.
That's it. What are you about to go eat, brother?
I got some pancakes ready for me, so I'm gonna get that. About to get heavy, 175 tomorrow. You
There it is. Can't wait to see it, brother. Good stuff. Thank you, Peter.
Got it, brother.
Thank you.
Our next round is scheduled
How's
for
everything?
6 rounds in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Youngstown, Ohio, Victor Tony. His opponent from Alexandria, Virginia, Troy, the Transformer Isley. First on the scale, Victor Tony.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna walk with you, bro. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah.
Start, bro.
Where they staying?
I would guess one of these.
Does he speak English?
Oh yeah.
156.8. 156.8 for Victor Tony. His opponent from Alexandria, Virginia, Troy, the Transformer Isley.
Okay, we just saw Troy Isley fight. When was that in New York?
156 on the nose, 156 for the Transformer Isley.
Oh, there it is. Where's Keisha?
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the middleweight division. From Youngstown, Ohio, Victor Tony. From Alexandria, Virginia, Troy, the Transformer Isley. 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Our next bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior lightweight division. Please welcome from Mexicali, Mexico, Abraham Fili Montoya, and his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Andres Savage Cortez. First on the scale, Abraham Fili Montoya. 131 on the nose, 131 for Montoya. His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Andres Savage Cortez. 130.6 for Cortez. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior lightweight division. Abraham G. Montoya, Andres Savage Cortez. 8 rounds in the junior lightweight division.
Get out, right? Through here? See?
Our final bout to weigh in this afternoon is scheduled for 8 rounds in the featherweight division. Please welcome from Culiacan, Mexico, Eddie Dinamita Valencia, and his opponent from Texcoco, Mexico, Jose Enrique and Ejecutor Vivas. First on the scale, Eddie Dinamita Valencia.
Oye, a los que quieren apostar con esto, sí lo digo. A los que quieren apostar, ¿quién gana? La nota de apuesta.
127.6 for Dinamita Valencia, and his opponent from Texcoco, Mexico, Jose Enrique El Ejecutor Vivas.
La verdad que es mi paso siempre, un gran caballero, y la verdad que nosotros esperamos, insisto mucho en el tema de
127.8 for El Ejecutor Vivas. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the featherweight division. From Culiacan, Mexico, Eddie Dinamita Valencia. From Texcoco, Mexico, Jose Enrique and Ejecutor Vivas. 8 rounds in the featherweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our undercard weigh-in. Again, a reminder, all action begins tomorrow, Saturday, August 13th, 3:40 Pacific time on ESPN Plus, and then we move over to the network ESPN.
It makes sense though.
As always, this is boxing. This is Top Rank. We'll see you tomorrow for the fights.
Well, I'm sure he's in details.
Right. Hey, what's going on? Like the most beautiful babies ever. I love looking at this story. Like these kids,
Ooh,
that
this
little
hair.
girl's like the cutest thing ever.
Oh my god, I love it to death. I never thought I wanted that girl, and I'm like obsessed with her.
That's so
I
awesome.
was like fine with if I was just gonna have boys. And now I'm like, oh god, I needed her so bad.
She's so, yeah, she looks so cool. She looks like just like fun to be around.
She
She's like a happy
is,
baby.
She is. Well, she's spicy though.
Oh, she
Definitely
has a little something. Yeah, thank you. Tim, how'd you see Teo at 138, man? 138.8?
phenomenal shape, bro. Phenomenal shape. Kid looks focused. You know, he did it right. You know, he stayed lean, stayed true to himself. Then trying to blow up and put on all that added muscle, slow him down. He's gonna be sharp, man. And those added 3 pounds, it's gonna allow him to focus. It's gonna allow his energy level should be up, his conditioning should be up, to probably better than when he was at 135. To be honest with you. So you could tell that the young man, he had a great training camp and he's seriously focused for a fight like this.
Oscar De La Hoya's coming tomorrow. Obviously, Tank and Ryan are in talks.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Right.
I believe it when I see it. People say a lot of things. Things happen. He could maybe show up, maybe not. I don't know.
But it is a Teo versus Ryan fight. I asked Sean Porter about it yesterday. He said that he feels Teo has a little too many weapons for Ryan. Would you agree with that, or? Look,
I think it's a great fight for both men. You have a guy like Ryan Garcia. He's a big 140 pounder, dude. You know, when I saw his body and his frame, his legs, his shoulders, his back, he's big. He's a big guy. Teo is a pretty big guy too, a solid guy, but he's not as big as Ryan at 140. But Ryan got speed, he got power. You know, I think both guys they have their flaws. You know, I haven't really looked at film or whatever, but I think it'll be a good fight. I honestly think it'll be a great, entertaining fight. Both guys like to talk a lot of head. It'd be fun. That fight will basically promote itself. Honestly,
Awesome.
Everybody want to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Bernard Hopkins told me, switching gears real quick to Crawford Spence. Bernard Hopkins told me he kind of favors Crawford more because he's seen Crawford have to adapt in the ring and make changes like that. And I kind of approached him, well, maybe you don't see that from Spence because maybe what he does works, or maybe are we just not? It's harder to see with Spence, I don't know.
I don't think we've seen the best Spence yet. I personally don't think so, and I say that with all due respect to Crawford, and I really don't think we saw the best Crawford just yet. You know, to be honest with you, Crawford figures out a way to get these guys up out of there. That's what's special about Crawford. You know, and he doesn't refrain from that. Like, even being in the 11th round, he's still going for the KO. He's not one of those guys that's, you know, just looking to dance, oh, I'm going to box my way to victory. No, he's always looking to take you out. Spence, on the other hand, if you got to go back, you got to look at your history, man. Like, a lot of guys that we sit back and we look at present fights and what they've done, go back and watch Spence early in his career. Go watch Spence, you know, in the amateurs. Go check him out. Dude can move, bro. Dude can move. I'm telling you, he can move. Go watch him against Danny when he fought against, no, not Danny, excuse me. Watch him when he fought against Garcia. What's the other one? Mikey Garcia. Off this dude, he can move. He can box, bro. Like, don't just be persuaded the fact that yes, he likes to come forward. He has that high volume, but if he needed to, you know, he can fight off his back foot and lure Crawford in if he wanted to. So. I think it's a great fight, man. I don't know if the fight's ever going to happen. I keep hearing through the grapevine, it's going to happen, it's not going to happen, it's going to happen, it's not going to... I don't know, man. These guys just need to figure it out, man, because it's the biggest fight in boxing.
It really is. We need it. Just two more. With those guys, neither one of them like being the last person hit. They like being the last person to hit the other. Do you feel like that combustion is going to end up making like a Hagler-Hearns type of fight, because neither one like it, and then that's kind of like when the will starts coming into play, right?
I mean, I think stylistically, I think that both guys can adapt to each other. I think that Terence is more of I would say, more of a prolific counterpuncher than Spence. I think he does a little bit more off his back foot than Spence. Spence with the volume, Terence being the counterpuncher, Spence having that volume, it can disrupt the counterpuncher at times, because Crawford can be looking for one shot, you know, to counter, and Spence is throwing combinations. Yes, there is openings when you throw combinations, but Spence does a good enough job to avoid those shots, taking those oncoming shots and counter. So with his volume, so I think it's just one of them fights, bro. We just gotta honestly. Gotta just sit, you know, they gotta get in the ring and fight, man, to be honest with you. I mean, my money has always been on Crawford. Y'all already know what it is. But I think it's a winnable fight for both guys, man. It really is.
Last one, man. Joshua's rematching Usyk next week with Robert Garcia in his corner. Was that the right call, you feel, trainer-wise, being that Robert is kind of known to be aggressive?
Look, it don't matter. To me, it don't matter who's in the corner with Joshua, to be honest with you. I don't think it matters. I think that the fact that Robert Garcia is there, and he's going to fight a pressure type of fight, I think that Robert has that experience. He understands how to pressure guys, how to corner guys, you know, especially boxers. You know, he has a fleet of guys inside the gym that are, you know, that's what they apply. They apply pressure and they can punch. You know, you got to understand that Robert's not a dumb guy, man. Robert is a smart ass guy, bro. That's why he's one of the best trainers in the world. He's extremely smart. He saw something. He saw something in a pre-training camp, bro. You know, you have a little pre-training camp before you decide as a trainer, to go work with this guy. You need to see certain things, certain attributes, you know, certain characteristics, and say, you know what, he got it. You think Robert just took the job just because the money? Hell no. His reputation, it's a lot going on. These trainers, they have egos too.
Former fighter too. He's trying to win.
He felt that what he saw, he can work with, and that he can improve. It's perfect. So the match is made. You got the challenge, yes, with Joshua, but I think the trainer, he's challenging himself as well in this fight. So it should be a great fight, man. My money's still on Usyk. I think he has the better legs, in and out. He's real creative with his offense, but I think it's gonna be a harder fight this time around for Usyk than it was the first time.
All right. Thank you so much, Tim. Appreciate your time, sir. Thank you, brother. Oh shit.
Sean, what's up, bro?
What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Where's Leon at? Oh, there it is.
Is Xander in the back?
Xander left.
They left.
Yeah, we need to eat already.
Pushing that, man. Honestly, I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. Just figure everything's fine. It's all about, just reminding everyone, I guess. We are here not just for champions. We're not a one-hit wonder.
I think a lot of people forget about
Yeah, I'm just hooking up the light.
the elements of the grind that really should make this
Honestly, just self-care and self-love. I think outside of everything that my sport brings to the table, everything that I've done in the sport, I've been in the game for 21 years now. So it's all about, that doesn't change. My work ethic, it only grows and it gets better. However, you can't forget about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I need to take in this time around.
Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn this time around and try to bounce back.
What I learned this time around is just all about, the boat doesn't go nowhere without you. You got to steer the boat, so it's really that part, I can't forget about you first, the train don't move without you. So many other ways I can phrase this. However, it's just those things, it's really, don't forget what got you there, don't forget what's getting you there, and don't forget the man that
I thought it was security. So when I moved, I was like, I felt bad. I literally thought I was the only one.
That I'm a real man.
Oh shit, this is dope.
I wasn't man-made, I'm self-made. I'm as real as it comes, and as this world gets more fake, the less real we see around, and that's what they hate. But God is always going to prevail. God is always going to win, no matter what. Whether I'm going, whether someone else is going,
What's up, man?
the real will always prevail. You know why? Because people may not like the truth, and if they don't like it, so let it kill them.
Like people want to talk to you about what's next. Why do we need to be paying attention to this next?
Because nothing's next about this fight.
Last question for me is a lot of people tried to stay and come back in Las Vegas. Why Las Vegas? Why didn't you go to New York or any other place around the country? Why didn't you stay to this fight?
It's Vegas, baby. Vegas out there. You know what I'm saying? Really though, it's all about, I really wanted to push this fight to Miami. I guess things didn't work out in that sense. I don't know why. I do. I just don't want to explain that part. Just focusing on tennis culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just holding that. I'm on a line right now and just staying on course. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone. You guys follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook at Teofimo Lopez. And tune in live on ESPN tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Champ is here. Champ is here.
So how does 140? I'll walk with you, brother. Yeah. How do you compare yourself? How do you feel now to when you made weight last time?
Until in 7th grade. Never stopped being happy.
One of your has it all, has brought it to oh my God, I love that. Shout out to Eric. He's coming up.
He's just excited.
Sir?
I got to shake your hand. What's up, baby? You already know. Great, man.
Yes, sir.
And we don't got to go through the
Go get it.
Yeah.
What part? My wife grew up in the worst part of LA, Downey.
Got a few fights.
Yeah, it's all
Good luck tomorrow.
No. It's all okay.
He's blessing people with tickets, Teo? Blessing people with tickets?
Yeah, about 250 tickets.
That's awesome.
I spent about 50,000 on tickets. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I was looking for you guys. I'm glad you guys are. These are tickets for the people, right, Theo? Some for the people, some for family. Yeah, basically. Family and friends. Let me know, man. Help us know with the tickets. Might help with the tickets. Got Masvidal here, got Lil Wayne over here. Don't tell too much. We gotta wait till Saturday to see all the stars for them. Who are you looking for?
Handing out allowance there.
Let me give it to
Right up there. Come on, he decreased the energy. Let's go. You got the tickets? Weight cut's been great, man. I feel amazing. I feel alive.
Compared to how you felt last time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, there he
Just went a little long. I'll just use the fuck up for all that.
Nice B-roll.
Right. shot for tomorrow, man. You gonna do it tomorrow?
I will be here. Stand there and say, this is what we're going to do.
No, you wasn't doing that out of it. I was. I promise you I was. I remember. I remember the first day I met you. I was a senior. Well, I went to Superior graduation. I was 18. You probably looked like I was like 15. I was small as shit. Program like they don't have no Ferrari. No, he was working by then McKay was like, they brought in the sound is overlay something else. Steve.
Put it, but put it at like 50% so that it fucks with YouTube algorithm of catching the music, and then what do you use? iMovie?
Man, I don't use shit. They be doing straight raw, right? So most of my shit is going live and having people on the show. I don't really do like the running around and get, you know what I mean? I ain't real versed in that.
Yeah. Not too hard.
After that,
What's up with you, bro? No, I just gotta ask you, man. I got one of my favorite fights coming up next week, the heavyweight unification, Usyk and Joshua.
Yep.
You know you got a good boxing mind. I just want to hear how you gonna break it down, bro.
Usyk and Joshua. I feel like Usyk got a lot of skill to him in comparison to Joshua. I don't really think the size gonna make much of a difference unless Joshua try to press the issue. But I don't think Joshua got a gas tank like that for him to be pressing for the whole 12 rounds. So I really give it to Usyk just off of his skill. He got great footwork and he's a lot more mobile. Like he's moving around the ring rather than like a Tyson Fury or Deontay. They gonna be sitting right there in front of your face. So Usyk is just gonna bring a lot more shit to the table that Anthony Joshua didn't even ever receive it. Right. And Usyk got the heart and he got everything that comes to the table. So I'm giving it to Usyk. I don't really see like a knockout or something like too extravagant because Anthony Joshua is still Anthony and he's like he's a big dude. It's not gonna be easy for Usyk to do, but I just see Usyk winning. I don't know about the stoppage or anything like that. Probably wrong, but Usyk definitely gonna win. I feel like.
Right. Now you basically had a same trainer your whole life, but how do you see him switching to Robert Garcia? Do you think that can help?
Not really. I don't really get into like stuff like that with boxing switch trainers and stuff because everybody got their own reason of what they're doing. So I don't know this dude, so I don't really know. Like just because it's a Robert Garcia, that don't mean he can take it to the next level. Or just because it might not be a Robert Garcia, that don't mean he can't take it to the next level. You feel me? It's just all about the chemistry within the coach and the fighter.
Someone you know, Shore Isley, man. He's about to show out, right?
Man, he better knock this dude out about 4 rounds. 4 rounds. And Duke Reagan might get a knockout too. Shout out Duke Reagan, Troy Isley, man. Card crazy.
You know, I know you like talking about the other guys, you know, like a lot of the up and comings and all this people. What makes Duke and Troy so different from a lot of these other guys?
They're Olympians. They got all the. They got every tournament I've been to internationally. They was with me. They got the same experience I got. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all don't see it in the fight. I feel like y'all been seeing it anyways. But we got these crazy fighters like Xander, like Shushu, like Jahad Tucker that haven't been to the Olympics, and they still outstanding. But I just feel like when it comes to skill and determination, the experience, when they fight in that ring, you can see like Duke and Troy is something different level.
And then we've seen already you're on a different level when it came to your last fight. And I know there's some postponements and things like that. You've been very positive throughout. Yeah, I know we're excited to see you back in the ring. Just the transition, just waiting, postponement. What was that like? You know, just having to just be patient.
Well, the worst postponement I had was the postponement of the Olympics. So shit, anything after that, it was nothing. Like, okay, yeah, I got sick, so it's time for me just to get better. I'm gonna put boxing aside, put everything else aside. Just keep on your physical body needs to get better. So you just to live life. You feel what I'm saying? So I just put everything aside and just got better. And I'm better. And it's a process to where I gotta keep doing things so I can stay better and keep getting better. And Top Rank helping me out with that. They flew me out to Vegas so I can go to UFC gym, train, and work with the top-notch people that I can work with. And Top Rank making sure I'm right, man. So September 23rd, I'm definitely gonna be there in attendance fighting. Expect another hell of a performance. I'll fight somebody with 30 fights, 25-5.
Already?
They move me like crazy. So yeah, hell of a big September 23rd.
You scaring the boys out of your division, or they kind of, I've seen some tweets, you know.
I told y'all them boys been knowing me, so they probably already had it back of their head. Okay, so out the Olympics, he did knock niggas out in the Olympics. He a different level. 2 years, I'm gonna move up. I feel like, man, they not. I feel like honestly, they're not worried about me. But they do have it in the back of their head, like this nigga is a killer.
Would one of them Ryan Garcia? I can just ask.
Nah, I feel like when I see Ryan in the ring, so I don't do no lying. When I see Ryan in the ring, he looks big. Like, he don't look like he's no more. Like, he's filling out. Like, he's filling out. So he probably really is a real 140. I feel like he can probably make 35 still. He's just waiting at 38 with some shorts on. So I really feel like out of all of them that moved up, Ryan is really the real 140. But
So he gets a pass.
yeah, but I mean, all of them been at 35 for all these years, so they all get a pass. Top of the year go up. I don't got no problem with that. I'm still, just like Teofimo said, I make 138 every fight, so if I'm at 35 and he's at 40, I could go to 40 and fight Teo. It ain't gonna be nothing. So these guys still in my reach and shit. I ain't worried about, keep businessman still gonna be businessman.
How far are those fights from you, Keisha?
Shit, I see me being top 10 next year, man, for real. Fight somebody with 30 fights, my next fight in an 8-rounder, so like I'm be top 10 next year for sure. So if we talk about fighting them guys, like if a belt is available, I'm not gonna duck the belt. You feel me? So shit, if I gotta fight one of them guys, that's what it's gonna be.
When talking about that, you faced Ryan, you said, right, in the amateurs, and did you face Devin in the amateurs?
I never faced Ryan or Devin or Teofimo. They was older than me.
Oh, okay. Did you spar with those guys, or?
I sparred Teofimo, never sparred Ryan and Devin though.
How was the sparring with Teo? How'd that go?
It was actually great sparring, man. I was 19 years old. We sparred in Top Rank gym out here. It was actually like real good work. It was solid work for real. It was just like one of the times where I'm in Vegas and Teo was getting ready for a fight, and they hit Teo up like, yo, we out here. And he was like, yeah, pull up. And shit, we got the work in. It was good work.
What fight was that of his that he had coming in?
I think it's a Nakatani fight.
Oh, okay. So he got your help with that one?
Yeah, it was definitely a Nakatani fight for sure. For sure.
Okay, speaking of being at the Top Rank gym, you don't do most of your life. You never do no camps here. But it'd be good to see you here. Devin about to start his camp. Maybe y'all can get a spar session?
Nah, it's too late in our careers now. Like, we too elite right now.
I gotta be paid per view.
Oh, yeah. You feel me? Cambosis trying to call me out to spar him. They was trying to fly me out and everything, but I told Cambosis no. Like, I probably gotta fuck you up one day. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, Cambosis. But nah, I don't need to be sparring these guys no more. Like, I'm damn near on their level in terms of going 12 rounds and 10 rounds. Like, I've got all the experience in the world. Went to the Olympics and back. I don't need to be. I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am who I am. The businessman continue to be the businessman.
Isn't that like a good opportunity though for experience? I mean, obviously these guys are.
I mean, definitely, but I don't want to sharpen his iron if I got to fight the motherfucker. It's
Right.
hustling backwards.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
But you're going to get better as well. I mean, they're not going to face
I'm not gonna
you.
help my opponent get better either.
Right,
I'm gonna get better doing my own thing.
Right.
Just like he gonna get better doing his own thing. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
And you got to get paid for that. That's something you just can't do now for free, right?
Speaking of
Okay, I was just talking about sparring. Were you one of the few people that got to see Loma and Shakur sparring?
Yeah, ain't nobody got to see that spar, but me, Kay, Shakur, and some top ranked people. But yeah, I'm definitely one of the few. The only reason why I got the chance, because of course I was around Shakur, but I was sparring the 2016 gold medalist, 141 pounder at the time. We was going first, and then Shakur and Lomachenko going right after us.
So just, obviously sparring stays to sparring, but what you saw from there, Shakur, Loma, Shakur can handle Loma, you can handle Loma. Is that what you saw just as a fighter?
I mean, Shakur was 19 years old going, and this was Lomachenko back then now. Shakur was 19 years old going 12-round sparring matches with him. You're not going 12 rounds if you get beat up in the sparring match. They're going to switch out the opponent. Shakur's like, 26 years old now, and Lomachenko's like 40?
So it'll be bad for any of them to face you, Devin, Shakur, any of those guys. Like, because they're saying maybe Devin and Loma might. Like,
I mean, Loma, I got all respect for you. Like, I just like having fun and shit. But look, Loma, I really feel like you know, you had your run and you dominated. You was great. When it comes to this new generation, you can't fuck with us.
y'all just a little bit more different, right?
I just feel like, I mean, you see him at Tio. You feel me? And I feel like Devin Haney got the ability. You know, Shakur Stevenson got the ability. Tank is explosive as fuck. And Lomachenko was 37 years old. How old is this man? Like, and then me coming up, like, it's just too much heat. It's too much. I feel like if he go down to 30, he'll be great. Because he's not even the 35. So if you go down to 30, he still would dominate. But 35 is too much shit going on.
Shakur's at 30 though.
How'd you feel about
Shakur trying to move up.
How'd you feel about Dev saying that he wants you to touch Rolly up?
Man, Devin know how to do the Rolly ass. You feel me? Like, hey, shouts out to Devin though. He gave me hella props. I respect that, Devin. Shouts out to you and shit. Shouts out. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, now that Devin got all the belts, call him the top dog?
For sure. He's the top dog.
I mean, it's been a lot of, back and forth with him and Tank, so I just want to hear your opinion of it.
Tank is always going to be Tank. He can sell tickets without having the belt on the line. Tank is going to be Tank. But if we just keep it straight boxing, Devin Haney is the top dog at 135. He's undisputed champion. Ain't no doubts about that shit.
Always good tapping in.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, this
Thanks for watching.
Let me know when we have it. I can fly out here.